Since the very beginning, man has struggled with itself. We scour the globe looking for personal embetterment. And in our search for personal embetterment, conflict was sure to follow. Join me on my journey into the mind, body, and soul of two men. Two men that have molded their own lives around one thing. One thing only. One thing that connects us to them. And that thing is salt.
Salt. It has to be America's favorite flavoring. But what about the people who want to cut down on salt?
Fine. The game is garbage, and honestly,
it has only half the sodium.
I'm just totally done with it. I don't need it anymore. I'm not gonna buy any fucking DLCs for a game that plays like shit online.
They're not paying me money to represent this beautiful, stylish mug available now at Bed Bath & Beyond and similar stores.
Enter Phil Burnell, born April 6, 1982, known more famously for his YouTube name, Darkside Phil, or DSP for more you edgy kids out there.
You cannot consider yourself emo, scene, or goth. You hear me?
DSP is the owner of the YouTube channel DSP Gaming, where he uploads unedited footage for every game that comes out, like, ever. And to his credit, I gotta admit, I'm a little jealous, because the man created a subgenre called This Is How You Don't Play, or more famously, his DSP Tries It. What's DSP Tries It? Well, he basically does a lot of shit, and the most shit I can find on it is, imagine those car food review channels.
Hey everyone, it's Joe for Joey's Super Cool Food Reviews. I'm back!
Look at this. It doesn't fit in your cup holder because it's square shaped. Let's drink this vaporwave water. Tastes like water.
Now take DSP out of the car, put him in his fucking stupid ass house with his stupid haircut and his ugly goatee, eating something, shoving fucking food in his mouth. There you go. DSP Tries It. But I don't really want to talk about that point.
What is the best advice you could give to someone who's attempting to break into the competitive fighting game scene? I've already said this before, but I will say it two critical pieces of advice that I can give you. Number one, to be a winner, you must learn to be a good loser.
Let's understand that what Phil told us, that in order to be a good winner, first you have to be a good loser, is so bad, and it honestly is a big reason why I believe that Phil is actually stuck in a constant living circle. And because of this constant circle, we can break down why I believe that 80% of the people truly hate Darkside Phil.
You don't move the hand that's on the paper. If you do, your circle is not going to come out right.
To continue any further, we must understand that Phil plays video games, really one of the most harmless genres on this platform. So then why is there so much distaste for this one channel? Or we should probably say the man behind the channel. It's because Phil constantly makes a circle of negativity for himself, and it starts off like this. First, Phil will play a game that naturally puts him in a bad situation due to the lack of skill of the game he's playing, and a lack of an ability to adapt to situations. Secondly, Phil will get mad because the chips do not fall in his favor, and due to his thick head and lack of understanding, this naturally makes him angry, and he goes off and blames the game's mechanics and blames companies, really anyone he can get his hands on. Third, Phil will naturally receive backlash due to his angry behavior and detest for the game he's playing. The people who are viewing Phil will try to correct him and help him out and correct his content, but he's not having any of that. And finally, we conclude it with Phil holding his nose high in the air, knowing that no one understands him. No one gets what he's going for. His vision is unseen. But this is all completely natural, really, if you think about it. People naturally are going to try to correct something that they think is wrong. The harsh realization is that Phil made this entire circle completely on his own. He's almost like a Ouroboros eating his own tail, really, if you think about it.
Start your engine!
Maybe he was on to something.
Because you realize Phil is under his control, so he had to commit suicide.
Crash realizes that he just wants to get this over with himself.
Must break this spell.
Please take into consideration how long Darkside Phil has actually been uploading on YouTube, especially just on his DSP gaming channel alone. 7 years ago. Do you think at any point during that time, maybe you get to a point where you say, I just don't really want to do this anymore, but it's my only damn source of income, and no one likes me, so I can't network. What the fuck am I supposed to do? And before anyone makes an accusation like, that's rich coming from you, Bender. You suck at video games too. Have you seen your gameplay? And to that I say yes. Yes, I am. Have you seen my This Is How You Don't Play For Honor Full Bender edition? I think it just relies on how much the person actually knows. Oh! That was barbaric. But if you watch any of the Sons of Kojima Let's Endures, anything with his cash cam on, with DSP's stupid fucking cash cam, you can tell he just doesn't look like he's into it. He really doesn't. Everything's over-exaggerated. He just looks so tired of all of this.
This is not genuine rage, dude.
I'm really surprised that he has outdone himself when it comes to...
He is a clown, I'm telling you.
After watching multiple of the Sons of Kojima Let's Endure, I really do now honestly believe that Phil is really over-exaggerating a lot of this, and he's not really trying. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying the guy is terrible at fucking video games. The guy is really fucking bad at video games.
Anything possible.
Fazzy, he's playing my favorite game ever. He's gonna play yours.
Yeah.
He's already done this. I don't need any more.
I'm kind of done on this topic. He's just bad at games, and he barely tries anymore. What else is there really to talk about? We're gonna move on now.
I'm getting tired. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna vent a little bit. I'm getting tired of people who are gonna come and complain that Phil is not doing full playthroughs anymore. Phil is dropping all these games. That's what you asked for last year, late 2014. The massive amount of complaints, hundreds of complaints I received. I was playing too many games. I wasn't focusing on the games that I was enjoying.
Phil is probably the biggest baby I've ever seen in my entire life, and it really doesn't help that he makes me want to put my fucking head through a goddamn door. And I don't really know how anyone else is involving DSP, but for someone like me, I don't take anyone's word into consideration if all they do is spew negativity. You could argue that that's what most people do on this platform, but all DSP ever does is complain about everything. Even if he starts off happy and having a good time, by the end of that game, I guarantee it, he's gonna be upset, he's gonna be mad.
This is so dumb. Yo, it's ridiculous. He's hitting me, but he's not even visible. This is fucking stupid, though. And they fucking swim mad fast and fucking rape you. Turn the right direction. He's going the wrong way. I can't get him to go the right way. Look, I'm stuck.
Now we get into the parts where I really have an issue with. Phil treats everything, all the backlash he gets, as just written off negativity and trolling, which really shows your disgusting, idiotic character, because people just naturally are trying to help you out, improve what you're doing. I get it in my comment section all the time. People just want to help you improve, and you just nose in the air, not having it.
Hey, how's it going?
You're incredibly annoying. An annoying human.
Yeah, I've been playing this game for a long time. I figured I'd give you some pointers.
That's great. Can I just play and not be bothered by you?
Understand that Phil has almost no social life, and on top of that, it just shows he can't talk to people. Here's how I would have gone about that. Hey man, look, I really appreciate you trying to help me out, but I'm trying to figure things out for myself. That's, you know, how I naturally learn. I just try to figure it out for myself. But you know what? Thanks a lot, man. I take into consideration, and I'm trying to just play with my friends, don't really want to be bothered right now. Have a good day. That wasn't hard at all, and I don't look like a conceited fucking asshole with no social skills.
One to DSP Gaming. For the greater part of 7 years, this channel has served as the source for raw and unedited gameplay footage right here on YouTube.
Okay, so that part's done. I'm going through almost all this. And working on this. Let's see what part's next. What I got next to my script. Oh. Okay. God damn it. Could be here forever talking about that shit. Whatever. I think I'm gonna take 5. See what's on TV.
Bender, get in the pool for a bit. You need to take a dip. DSP, the narcissistic, egotistical, overly dramatic dictator, ruling over his channel with a paywall from Patreon, e-begging Class B, sympathy tactics, contradicting, honey-dicked, jobless, lazy man that cannot seem to peel himself from his sofa cushion, sticky with the sweat and dribble from his pre-streams, the armpit stains coating his entire body, his life sealed away in a gated community, the love of his life being less important than some strangers on the internet giving him little bits of chump change. The amount of salt it takes to bury a man alive is about 112 pounds. This potato has been underneath 4 times this amount since Leanna left him. He goes on to say, it's not a big deal, or it isn't something we should worry about, which is why he was banning people.
Yeah, I ban him.
In stream chat, who asks where Leanna is, or quits matches of his Friday the 13th playthrough when people would bring her up.
Oh, here we go.
He just had his girlfriend leave him because she had a panic attack and went to the ER.
Oh my god, why would he read that?
He didn't care,
What an
he
idiot.
wasn't allowed to ever go back to the ER if it happened again.
Oh my god. Why would you read that?
DSP is a potato, and his content is the cheapest brand of potato chips that anyone can sell. Raw, soggy, and most of all, salty gameplay.
And I really do believe a lot of Phil's current anger and ego can be related to this one day at EVO. I mean, come on, really, I think 4th place in anything could be really easy if the big names didn't show up for the actual tournament.
John, in 2005, I think it was, the 3 of you were absent from ST Top 8. What happened that year?
I think it was a combination of, I think it was the first console ST that we played on for a while, and we just kind of took it lightly, thinking that it's pretty much the same as arcade, so I really didn't get that version, go out of the way to get it and practice on it. And when we actually got there, it wasn't that different, but the minor differences were enough to throw us off. And yeah, I lost really fast, and then so did everybody.
It was probably
else.
on Turbo 3 or something, you know.
So yeah, it was just a little bit different than what we're used to. So
is that the year PlayStation 1 was involved? You got a problem with the game, and you got some.
That's the answer I was looking for.
You got some idiot named DSP who's a total piece of shit, by the way. I like to get that on YouTube. But this guy thought he was hot shit because he beat me and Choi in a game that was like, it's like fucking Neo Geo conversion of Street Fighter or some crap, dude. and he was so proud that he put under as a signature, he's the #1 US ranked Super Turbo player that year.
I myself am a former pro fighting game player.
And don't get me wrong, 4th place is really impressive, but goddammit, look at this guy. Do you think this guy could be a top 5 of anything? Former pro fighting game player, come on, the guy rage quit on fucking Star Wars, Lego Star Wars.
Yeah, the Batman one we played. This game is garbage. I don't think I'm gonna play any more Lego games. That's pretty much it.
They don't account for human, like, you know, curiosity.
They're just stupid. I'm not doing this over. So this is it. If we reboot and they make you start from the beginning, I'm done. What a shame.
And Phil's also a huge shit talker and a major fucking pussy.
I guess I would agree with you with DSP.
Yeah, my boy.
Because what DSP does, like, in person he's all nice to me and shit, but and then when he makes a YouTube video, he thinks he's all hard and crap.
Uh-huh.
So that's what gets me pissed off. Like, do you guys remember the whole thing with DSP and, like with the West Coast people, where they almost, like, he was, like, really scared because he was about to get beat up? Yeah, so, like, he was, like, I heard he was like crying and everything.
But hey, this is the circle of salt from Darkside Phil. Terrible at video games and can't take criticism, acts like a huge baby because he's overestimating his own skills, receives a huge amount of backlash because he's acting like a fucking donkey, and then lastly puts his nose in the air because Phil is smarter than everyone else and no one else gets it. But wait, before we end part 1 of DSP vs LowTierGod, Battle for the Salt Throne, I want to show you this clip right here, because if you're still one of his brain-dead, retarded fans with drool coming out of his mouth wanting to tell me he's a good person, look how he treats this guy who just asks him a general question.
I don't know if you can hear me or not. I got a serious question for you. When you were playing Kingdom Hearts and your girlfriend insulted the game in the stream chat, why did you put it in the sub-only mode?
Enough of this. I'm not playing this idiot.
Just my question.
I'm not playing this idiot. I'm not gonna listen to his bullshit. We're talking about something that happened like 2.5 fucking years ago. What a complete idiot. Here, you know what? Let me find a way to disable everything so I don't have to listen to these morons. How do you turn off chat? I don't even know.
Fucking jacking off on YouTube stream. He didn't know his camera was on. The text says, the stream will start shortly. The motherfucker comes back, was my camera on? Dude, now I go to his live stream on YouTube, and the channels are disabled, or the comments are disabled. It's just like, you beat off on your stream.
What is up, everyone? Hello, hello, and welcome. Oh, the camera's on. The camera's been on the whole time, huh? I don't even know. Hello.
Sorry, it just gets funnier every time I watch it. It's a real sick thing for me. Sorry. Hey guys, I really hope you had a good time watching this video because I had a great time making it. Big thank you to Lou Creations for the beginning part with the ego. You guys should check out his channel. I'll put his channel description down below. He makes great commentary and you should check him out. Also, if you haven't seen it, I did overviews of DSP and LowTierGod. The reason why this season finale exists is because I briefly touched over his things. I feel like this was a lot more critique of their personality and who they are as gamers, and salty gamers at that. So the way it's going to go is that DSP is part 1, part 2 will be LowTierGod, and then finally the third piece is going to be the conclusion and the winner of the Battle for the Salt Throne. So everyone stay tuned for more updates. Follow me on Twitter, that's the best way to get in touch with me, and I'll see you guys later. Be careful out there. The internet is an interesting fucking place.